What up, everybody? This is Bam Bam Searches It All, and today we are doing part 3 of potentially part 3. I don't know what my grandparents have in store, if there's anything left on the table, but I'm excited for these coins. Now, I've got paper money here. I've got miscellaneous here. I've got a couple little miscellaneous. And then I've got what I could identify through the internet and some potential finds from basically all over the world. We have United States stuff here and then some very interesting stuff throughout. So let's get into this. I'm going to let's start with this. This is still in a plastic wrapper. I did not really... this is Taiwan. I could not find anything, specific to a year, but this is nonetheless a really cool find. So there's that. And then back to the United States, we have a double eagle commemorative. I see no silver, but it is a Ronald Reagan, the 40th president commemorative coin, which I thought was really cool. We'll put that to the side. And then I didn't really sleeve these up. These are 1970s Canadian coins. I went ahead and just didn't sleeve those up. And if you want a free drink at the old Moose Lodge, Elks Lodge, number 1351, we got a Anchorage, Alaska coin, which I thought was pretty cool. And then real quick, this is a Cambodia 500 reals from 1958 to 1970. I could not fit it in a sleeve, but I wanted to go ahead and get that put to the side so that way, it's out of the way because it's not sleeved. I went ahead and sleeved all of this to help kind of save and preserve that. So let's start here real quick. We have a damaged 1896 Indian head penny. We have a 1905, which actually looks pretty clean, Indian head penny. And then we have a 1904 Indian head penny. And then we have a 1909 VDB, which if you, I saw 1909. I didn't even see the S or if there was an S, and kind of freaked out a little bit on that. So yeah. And then we've got a piece of flattened copper. Not sure what that's about. I'm sure I can find out some stories. This I could not identify. Potentially, 1800s. I'm not 100% sure. This is a blank planchet that's 4.2 grams. I could not find anything specific as far as if this is just a piece of metal that came from a project, but nonetheless, it's weighed, it's saved. And then, these are pretty cool. I've got 4 Department of Finance, State of Illinois, 1/2 tokens for realtor's occupation token. I'm not sure where that came from. I know that they were living in Illinois for a little bit of time, so that's a cool find. Seattle Transit, 1 fare. Pretty cool. Good for 1 fare. I don't know the dates of these, of when they were, being issued and used, but still, nonetheless, a cool find. This bad boy, this is a 1742 no date, first date washer, patent pending number 1. I mean, I don't know. I was just going with that. It could be foreign, but there's nothing on it. So I'm just going to go with a first issue 1742 patent pending number 1 washer. All right, and then we've got 1962 America's Space Age World's Fair. pretty cool. Century 21 Exposition. It looks like it's in the state of Washington there. That's a pretty cool find. Lindenberg coin that's actually from 1927. Pretty interesting coin. I probably should have put the face on the front here, but nevertheless, both sides are equally awesome. This, I believe, if I remember correct, is from Taiwan. It's a Magambo 5 Club. I guess Grandma and Grandpa were grinding on the dance floor. And then they went to New Jersey. And then they went to a world's finest bathing beach. So, yeah, I'm not sure what that's all about, but nevertheless, cool find. All right. That's kind of the fun stuff. This I could not identify, so if anybody in the comments can identify exactly what this coin is, I would be very, very appreciative. Sicily, maybe? I'm not sure. I didn't want to put something on it and not be right. And then this whole stack right here is all circle squares. All, I'm guessing, China? I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to talk to Grandpa about that. All right. So before we hit Australia up, I want to show you a couple of cool little military finds here. These are pretty awesome. I love the back of this one. I think this is just so amazing. It looks like these are military payment certificates that basically while you were in the US you got payment certificates so to make purchases, or it's the reverse of that where it's while you were out of the United States. Still a cool find. So, let's start with Australia coins. We got a 1963 Australian, I believe this is a 50-cent piece. And then we've got a older 1946 with a different face. A different bust, I should say. So that's pretty cool. And then let's get through Canada real quick. And I still have that $2 bill Canadian. I just didn't include it in this video. But we've got 2 Canadian 50-cent pieces. One from 1940, one from 1962. Sounds like a little bit of silver going on there. And then we've got all of these 25-cent pieces, which are pretty amazing, if you ask me. Now, 1968, not so much, but 1944, I mean, there's your, 9-year difference, how a coin's face can change. And then 1910, 25-year difference. 1902, and then look at the difference. This is a transitional year for sure, 1901 to 1902. Both 25-cent pieces. Really cool finds. Definitely got some silver in that. And then, let's see. We got 10 cents in here, which is, again, pretty awesome. We got 1943. 42's the same. 38's the same. At some point, again, 31. Transitional year, 1921. And then a 1919. Pretty cool finds, if you ask me. I know that we do get Canadian coins where we're from, so oh yeah, this is the goodie. So this is something really, really cool, and then we'll get through the pennies. So you got a 43 V cents is what it's, it's a nickel. And then we got another V cents from 1943. And then look at this. This is in really good condition for 1940. And there's your beaverback. So I don't know how we went from beaverback to this, back to beaver. But then we've got 5-cent pieces. 1911, 1912. Really, really cool on the back here. Pretty amazing stuff. And I thought I stapled everything down, so I know who's going to yell at me about that. All right. 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 37. Where's the 38? 36. Okay, where's the 35 to 27? Come on now, we're slacking. Where's the 25 to 21? And then a 1916 large cent. Let me go ahead and put those side by side to give you a idea of the size difference. So that is pretty cool to get some older Canadians. Normally I get stuff from 82, so this is really, really cool. All right, next up we've got 5 reals from Cambodia. I'll show you this face and this reverse. Pretty cool. So there's the Cambodia 5 reals, and then we've got a handful of... I don't know the years on these as far on all of these, but I have a general idea of, you know, based upon the printing information. So, all right, sticking with Cambodia, I'm going to just go ahead and grab all of these real quick. And all right, so Cambodia, 20 reals. I'm going to back this up. That's the face, and that is the obverse. There's a lot of cool little art that goes along with these bills that just make them super intriguing. Potential 1972 50 reals. That's some of the information. Let me actually just show this one. This one is a little bit brighter. Move my arm. There you go. I'm learning how to video, I swear. So I'm not sure exactly the years, but I'm assuming that a lot of these are just general, ranges of years. This one is 100 reals, which I thought this is a top 5 favorite bill of the batch for me. Really cool designs, and again, all of these have watermarks, which is really nice. So there's that, and then I'm not sure if the internet is wrong, but I've got 1 real, but it says Cambodia. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe there's a different name for the country or a change, like Philippines used to be spelled with an F. I'm not 100% sure, but we're missing the 003, which would have been a really cool find. But we've got 5 bills, for that. Cambodia, looking good. And then I'm going to go ahead and stick with the bills, and we got China. This is a potential 1960. Again, comments would, if you know and I'm wrong, please correct me. This looks like 10 yuan. China, Taiwan, 1960 bill, which is amazing. And then it's either the military bills are my favorite or these. Let me go and back that up. This is 5 customs gold unit from China. 1930 is kind of what I was seeing, but again, I could be 1,000,000% wrong. This is amazing, and I don't know the history as far as why my grandpa's got all these, but pretty cool nonetheless. All right, let's get back into the coins real quick. CCP coin, 1970. And that does have a date on it, so I know I'm right. Leave me alone. All right. Just kidding, of course. Let's see. We've got centavos from Chile. 1908. Handful. I'm guessing this is a smaller denomination. 1907 and 1907. And then we touch 1899 with this one because it does have the date on the back. Again, amazing stuff. Coins that I probably never would have touched in my lifetime. All right. Now we are on 1955 China. I guess it's Republic of Taiwan. So that's a pretty cool looking coin. Now, if 1955 is not the exact year because of translation, I could be wrong. It could be 50s, 40s. I'm not 100% sure, but again, this is a China dollar, 1895 to 1907. So it looks like I found the range for this particular design. And then it looks like there's a 1902 to 1905 10 cash, which again, province of China. 1900 potential. I guess there's a little bit difference between the two. And then a 1901 20 cents. Again, this the Asian coins are probably up there for my favorite. I love the Asian culture and their designs and the dragons and all that jazz. It's just amazing. All right, not quite ready for Germany paper money, but we got 1924 1 franc, which is really cool. 1923 1 franc. And I'm sorry for flying through this a little bit, but I'm trying not to bore people. 1924, really cool. Again, French money. And I'm going to go ahead and the single Great Britain coin, 1 cent. I'm not 100% sure because there is a little bit of gunkiness going on, but it is from 1913. Let's get the 1895 Guatemala, 2 reals. Really cool. There's the 1895. And this potentially is 0.835% silver. Sorry for the glare on these. And then, all right, so let's go to Germany. This 1 mark, let me tell you, if this is really 1914... this thing is in immaculate condition. It still has the embossing that hasn't been touched. I'm not 100% sure on the year, but my research, it looks like a potential 1914. Again, really cool finds throughout. And then let's see. Let's look at this Honduras coin, and then we'll go through Hong Kong real quick. 1 centavo, a 1904. Amazing. Let's do the coins real quick. What do we got? That's that. All right. Thanks for sticking with me, everybody. I'm not really saving the best for last, but I am kind of saving the best for last a little bit. I'm glad that we are... one of my favorite coins is at the very end, so really cool. But nonetheless, thanks for staying with me. 1974 Hong Kong $1, and 1973 a 1972 5 cent. Again, I love that writing. It's my favorite. 50-cent piece from 1968. 5 cents. We're going down in size. Sorry for the glares and shadows, but I'm doing my best. That's a Hong Kong 5 cent. Piece, a 50-cent piece from 65, 61. Again, I put some of these reversing, bust facing, kind of all over the place trying to organize this whole thing. And then we get to 1960, and then check this out. We just skipping 55 years. We got a 5 cent Hong Kong coin here that's actually got some really nice detail. Again, I kind of like the Asian writing. That's why most of these are Asian writing facing in the front. But either way, you can just flip it over. All right. Hong Kong $5. $5. This is really cool. 1969 potentially. Again, not 100% sure on the years. Correct me in the chat. I would greatly appreciate it. But what I used as the identifier is who the chief manager was. And there was a bill that was 1960. Oh, well, I was off by 1 year. I just saw 1964. All right. So 5 years older than I thought. Even better. I mean, all right. I feel slightly dumb. All right, let's go to... What do we got here? Okay. We're going to hit these up. We got a 1 rupee from India, 1910. Quite amazing, if you ask me. We have a Indonesia 50 rupee, or rupa, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Really cool find. And then let's get to the Italians. A 5-cent Italian coin from 1913. Really gorgeous back. Super, super gorgeous back. The 1909 5-cent. Again, same reverse. A 2-cent. And I guess I put the reverse on front from 1910. Same bust on the back there. And then this. 1861. Am I holding it upside down? I sure as heck am. 1861. Apologize for the glare, but that is an amazing coin there. All right. Now, tiny 1914 una lira banknote. It's an Italian banknote. Now look at this. We got 363, 782, 783, and 784. They're all miscut. I'm not sure the history on these, if the teller cuts these or not, but this one looks a lot better, a lot more square. Unfortunately, it's a earlier number, but nevertheless, something that I'm never gonna, probably hold again from 1914. Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, let's stick with the alphabetical order. All right, I left the back one because, well, anyways, you'll see in a moment. 100 yen, not sure of the year, 1949-ish. I guess the designs on these can determine the year. I'm thinking 1949. A 1962. Now, there are modern coins that look exactly like this, so I'm probably way off, but I'm not 100% sure again. And then 1898, which again, the designs on the 20 sen can determine what, year or so. Here's a 10 sen from 1944. 1912 to 1926 is what I found on this design. Again, I don't know what year. I mean, is this really 1870s? 10 sen? Is this really 1870s? Is that a thing? If you know, let me know. I would love to hear more. 1899 5 sen. 1899 5 sen. I'm sorry, 1889. I need to learn to read my own handwriting. So again, different. These are both 5 sen, but different obverse reverse. So really cool. 1899. We already went over that. And then is this really an 1873 half sen? I mean, I don't know. It's pretty worn down, but I mean, there's still plenty of meat on the bone for details on that. So let me know, folks. All right, real quick. Newfoundland, 1880, 1 cent. Super, super cool. Oh my gosh, I'm at 25 minutes recording. I apologize. I'm going to I mean, I don't really care about the time, but I do because I know people need to go to bed. And all right, so let's go to this Laos 100 kip Laos, which is amazing. I mean, some of the art on some of these bills from other countries just surpass the United States currency. I hate to say it, but it's true. All right. Let's go. Okay, we can just hit the Pakistan. This I found 1953, 1958, a rupee note, which is really cool. Again, some of this design and art. Let's see here. All right, let's go to these Norway ones real quick. 1929 50 ore, a 25 ore from 27, a 26 50 ore, a bunch of 1925 and 24 10 ore, which I will show you guys. Really cool stuff. 1928, no hole on the 1 ore for this one. 1922, 5 ore. Quite amazing. A 2 ore, 1913. And then a 1 ore from 1902. So pretty cool finds for the, or, you know, pretty cool stuff for the Norway. And then let's go ahead. I'm going to pull this forward real quick so we can kind of stay on track. And then the Pakistan, 2 1948 quarter rupees. Wow, I am just doing fantastic with this video. All right. Let's go to Republic of Panama, 1907. Yeah, thank you for your great sleeves. There you go. There's a better version. 1907, another 1907, a 2.5 1907 Republic de Panama, a 1904. And then a 1904 larger. I'm not, again, denomination. I'm assuming this could probably be a dime or something like that. And this could probably be a quarter. Again, no expert. Just glad to touch this stuff. This is amazing. All right, we got a Peruvian coin. Really cool. And then this, it took a while. This probably took about a half hour to finally get some research. I don't know why, but the Googs was not being nice. 1858. There was no 1958 of this design of coin. If you notice, the 8 is missing, the 5 is barely there, and the 1 and the 8 on the ends are there. So, I mean, I don't know. Is that a minting error? I'm not 100% sure, but I guess we can find out. All right. Let's go to the Philippines coins real quick. 1903 1 cent. Notice they spelled it with an F for a while. 1903. 1903. And then 1960. A really nice looking coin. Bank of the Philippines. They went with PH on that. 10 centavos. Again, really, really nice coin. 1960. 1960. We got a 1907. Same thing. And if you know, United States of America is on the back of these, so that's pretty amazing. 20 centavos, 1907. 1964. Again, there's a better image of show what the other ones look like. And then we got a 1908, 10 centavos and 50 centavos. Both equally amazing. So there's the Philippines. All right. Okay, let's stay in the P's. WW1 Portugal, 5 centavos, 1918. Just amazing. Again, stuff that is a century old is just, hanging out on my desk. Portugal, 1918, 50 centavos. Again, this amazing art. Now, I know older bills that the U.S. did have some just gorgeous art on it. I'm not discrediting that by any means, but modern stuff has some great stuff on it as far as designs. Romania, 1867. This took a while to pull the year, but I was actually able to pull it. Again, if I'm wrong and it's a 1967, do let me know, but everything pointed to 1867 with that. We got a Spain coin, 1877. That is a no-doubter for the year. Really, really cool find. Let's see, what are we on? We're still on the S's. All right, 5 ore from Sweden. This was a cool back, I thought. And this is a 1915 5 ore with the same backing. So that is a pretty cool find. And then let's just go and let's just do the bills. We're going to finish up the bills, and then we're going to finish off with my favorite section. This is Thailand. It's a T288 series. As far as year, I'm not 100% sure. Still, nevertheless, pretty cool find. Let's see. We've got a Vietnamese money. Not sure of the year, but still, really, really cool find. I keep saying find. I mean, it's a discovery that my grandpa's got all this. 1919 half dinars, Yugoslavia. I mean, still a gorgeous napkin. I mean, I'm kidding, of course, but man, over 100 years old. These are two 1919 Yugoslavian paper money, 1 dinar. Simply amazing. This is the same Yugoslavian, but this is 20 dinar, or 5 dinar, 20 kronen. All right. And last bill, 1919 Yugoslavian 40 krona, 10 dinar. And that is it for the bills. Let's go ahead and I'm going to just save this for the last. I'm just going to save this for the last because it's my show. No, I'm kidding. All right, here's Thailand money. I'm not sure of the year, but these are all going to be the exact same coin. There, and then this gorgeous stunner of a coin. I love the back of this. I think that's just simply amazing. And then we've got obviously some older, larger cents. I'm not 100% sure on the years. I'm sure a genius can help in the chat. And then the last sets here before I get to my absolute favorite. 1982 UK, 1 new penny, 1974. 1970, 2 new pence. 1970 UK, 5 new pence. 1967, 2 shillings. 1911 UK 1 penny. I know I'm flying through this. Video is about to be as old as these coins. 1901 Uruguay 1 Syncystian, I believe, or Sistemo. Really, really pretty coin. 2 Sistemos. Sistestemos. I apologize for destroying that translation. 1891 1 cent. And then the last coin. I'm sorry. We got 2 left. UK halfpenny 1863. 1863. That was a very... This one took about 20 minutes to figure out what in the world that coin was. And now, if you stayed and watched, I really appreciate it. As I show you these coins, I'm going to say thank you all for all the likes and subscriptions. Thank you all for all the comments and helps and kind words and everything that you bring to this community, the coin community, numismatics community. This is my favorite of them all. This is the obverse and reverse together. I mean, 1964, 1,000 yen, Olympic coin. Not worth $1 billion, but in my heart, it's worth that and more. Anyways, thank you all again. Thanks for all the likes, subscriptions. And yeah, I did get some coins from the bank. I'm very, very happy for that. So more coin videos coming out. I will see you guys in the next one. Oh yeah, one last thing. If you're seeing this video and you haven't gone to look at this video yet, you might want to go check it out. I'm going to go ahead and catalog these for the grandparents, and thanks for watching.